before we start, can you answer this one question? What did you do today? Go on, think about it for a second. Wake up, eat breakfast, go somewhere, talk to someone? Simple, right? But here's the thing. If someone asked you that question in English, would you know exactly what to say? That's what today's episode is all about. And honestly, by the end of this, you're gonna feel so much more confident. Let's go.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Daily English Conversation Club. I'm Leo.
And I'm Zara. Oh my goodness, Leo, this topic today is so good. Like, it's one of those things that every English learner needs. And I think a lot of people skip over it because they think it's too basic. But it's really not, is it?
No, not at all. I mean, think about it. Talking about your day is literally something you do every single day of your life. With your family, your coworkers, your friends. It's one of the most common conversations humans have. And yet, when we try to do it in English, a lot of learners just freeze up. Like they know the words, but they don't know how to put them together naturally.
Exactly. And that's the gap we're closing today. So if you're new here, welcome. This is the Daily English Conversation Club. We make English feel real, not like a textbook. And if you're already part of the club, hey friend, so glad you're back.
Quick thing before we dive in. We'd love if you subscribe to the channel and share this with a friend who's learning English. It honestly means the world to us. And drop a comment below. Tell us, what did you do today? Just write it out, even in simple English. We'll be checking.
Okay, so talking about your day, where do we even start, Leo?
I think we start at the very beginning, literally, because a lot of learners are confident with big vocabulary words, right? They know professional and environment and all that, but they struggle with the tiny everyday verbs, like get up. Such a simple phrase, but so important.
Oh, yes. Get up. Not wake up from the bed or rise myself. Just get up, as in I got up at 7 this morning. Simple, clean, natural.
Right. And then from there, your whole morning flows. I had breakfast. I got dressed. I went to work. These are short phrases, sure, but they're the building blocks of real conversation. And once you get comfortable with them, you start adding details. Like, I had a really big breakfast today because I was so hungry. Or I got dressed quickly because I was already late.
That second one sounds like me every single morning, by the way.
Same, honestly.
But that's kind of the point, isn't it? When you add those little details, because I was late, because it was raining, because I didn't sleep well, suddenly your English sounds so much more real, more like a person, less like a robot.
And that's what we want. You know, there's this thing that happens when learners get nervous. They go really short. I woke up, I ate, I went. Full stop, move on. Which is fine, totally fine. But you can level it up so easily just by adding one small reason or feeling.
Oh, I love that. One small reason. That's a great little tip, actually. We'll come back to that.
So let me tell you about something that happened to a friend of mine. Let's call her Jessie. She's been learning English for about 2 years, and she went on a job interview a few months ago. International company, English-speaking manager. She was ready.
She'd studied vocabulary, practiced grammar. Okay, I'm already nervous for her.
So the manager opens the interview, and what does he say? He says, "So, tell me about your morning. How was your commute?" Just a casual icebreaker, right? Super normal.
Oh no.
And Jessie completely froze because she'd never practiced that. She'd practiced my strengths and weaknesses. She'd practiced where do you see yourself in 5 years? But how was your morning? She had nothing. She stumbled. She said it was okay, and then silence.
Oh, that's such a real scenario, though. And the thing is, it's not because she didn't know English. She absolutely did. It's because she hadn't practiced the everyday stuff, the small talk, the daily conversation.
Exactly. And that's kind of the myth we need to bust today, right? A lot of learners think, okay, I'll study grammar, I'll learn advanced words, and then I'll be fluent. But fluency isn't just the big words. Fluency is being able to say, I got up late, grabbed a coffee, ran to the bus stop, and made it just in time, smoothly, without thinking about it.
Yes, and by the way, that sentence I just said is a perfect example of a daily routine sentence. Let me slow it down. I got up late, past tense, simple action, grabbed a coffee, quick informal verb, ran to the bus stop, past tense of run, and made it just in time. A lovely little expression that means you arrived without being late, but barely.
Made it just in time. That's such a good one. Write that one down, guys.
Okay, pause. We have a little challenge for you right now. Comment below with the phrase made it just in time, and then tell us about a time you made it just in time. Maybe a bus, a train, a meeting, a dinner. The funniest answer gets a shout out from us in our next episode. Go.
Seriously, go. We'll wait.
We won't actually wait, but go drop that comment. We really do read them all.
So, Zara, here's something I find really interesting about this topic. When people talk about their day in English, there are kind of two layers, right? There's the events layer, what actually happened, and then there's the feelings layer, how you felt about it. And most learners only practice the first one.
Oh, that's such a good point. Like, I had lunch at 1 o'clock. That's an event. But I had lunch at 1 o'clock, and honestly, it was the best part of my day. That's a feeling. And that second version, way more interesting to listen to.
Way more interesting. And it's actually not hard to add that layer. You just need a few simple feeling phrases. Honestly, it was, or I really enjoyed, or I didn't love it, but those three little phrases can completely change how natural you sound.
Can we just do a quick example? Let's say your day went like this. You had a busy morning, you had lunch alone, and then you had a long meeting in the afternoon.
Okay, so version 1, no feelings. I had a busy morning. I had lunch. I had a meeting. Functional, not fun.
Right. You sound like a robot filling out a report.
Version 2, with feelings. My morning was honestly a bit crazy. I had 3 things to do before 10 o'clock. I finally got to have lunch by myself, which was actually kind of nice. I just needed a quiet moment, you know? And then the afternoon was this long meeting that went on forever, but we got some good stuff done, so it was worth it.
Yes, that's it. Same events, completely different energy. And notice how Leo used honestly, actually, those little words that just make it sound so much more human.
I want to ask you something, and really think about this. When was the last time you described your whole day in English? Not just one sentence, not just it was good, but actually walked someone through your day, morning to evening. If you're being honest, it's probably been a while, or maybe never, and that's okay. That's exactly why we're here.
The thing is, describing your day is like a mini story, and humans love stories. Your day has a beginning, when you wake up, a middle, all the things that happened, and an end, the evening, winding down, going to bed. When you think of it like that, it feels less like a grammar exercise and more like storytelling.
I love that framing, Leo. Storytelling, not grammar. Storytelling.
Let's get really specific. Let's say it's evening. You're at home, maybe you're tired, maybe you're on your phone. Someone messages you, a friend, a language partner, a coworker, and they ask, "Hey, how was your day?" in English. What do you say?
A lot of people say fine or good thanks, and that's fine. But what if you could say something like, oh, it was a bit of a long one, had a crazy morning, but the afternoon was actually really nice. Made some good progress on a project I've been working on. How about yours?
See how much more that invites a real conversation? And it's not complicated. It's just a little bit of detail, a little bit of feeling, and then you flip it back to them with, how about yours? Which is such a natural and friendly thing to do.
How about yours? Another phrase to add to your collection.
Okay, quick myth-busting moment. Myth: you need to be fluent before you can have a real conversation in English. Reality?
Reality is no, absolutely not. You can have a real, warm, interesting conversation in English with very basic vocabulary. What matters more is your confidence and your willingness to try. Even if you make grammar mistakes, and you will, we all do, people respond to energy. They respond to genuine effort.
Honestly, I think mistakes are proof that you're trying, and that's the most important thing.
100%.
Hey, mid-episode check-in. If you're enjoying this so far, first of all, thank you. Please share this episode with one friend who's learning English. Just one, because this kind of content works so much better when you have someone to practice with.
And subscribe to Daily English Conversation Club if you haven't already. We put out episodes like this regularly, and they just keep getting better. Okay, back to it. All right. So, we want to give you something you can actually use today. Like today, not someday, today.
Here it is. At the end of every day, just before you sleep or while you're brushing your teeth or whatever, narrate your day to yourself. In English, out loud if possible, in your head if you need to be quiet. Just go through it. I got up at 7, had coffee, went to work. It was a busy day. And just keep going.
It sounds simple, and it is, but the repetition of doing it every single day builds something amazing over time. You start to find your own words for your own life. And that's when English starts to feel personal, not like a foreign language anymore, like your own language.
Your language. I love that. Okay, we have a mini challenge for you, and this one is so doable, I promise. Tonight or tomorrow morning, write 5 sentences about your day, just 5, in English. Post them in the comments. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be yours.
We will genuinely read them. And if you want feedback, just say "feedback, please" at the end of your comment, and we'll respond.
This is your moment. Don't scroll past it. 5 sentences. Go.
All right, Zara, let's do a little vocab highlight. Not a lesson, not a quiz. Just some really useful words and phrases from everything we've talked about today.
Love it. Okay, first one. Get up. As in, I get up at 6:30 every morning. Super basic, super important. Don't say rise or wake myself. Just get up.
Next, grab. As in, I grabbed a coffee before leaving. Grab is such a natural, casual English verb. You grab breakfast, you grab your bag, you grab your keys. It sounds so native.
Ooh, and made it just in time. We talked about this one earlier. The train was about to leave, but I made it just in time, meaning you arrived, but just barely.
And wind down. This one's beautiful for evenings. After dinner, I like to wind down by watching something on TV. Wind down means relax, slow your pace, get ready for rest. It's the opposite of get going in the morning.
And finally, how about yours? As in, after you describe your day, you flip it back. That's kind of how my day went. How about yours? It's friendly, it's natural, it keeps the conversation going.
5 phrases. That's your vocabulary drop for today. Use at least one of them before you sleep tonight.
One quick grammar thing, and I promise this is not a lesson, just a little insight. When you talk about your day, you're almost always using past tense. I went, I had, I talked, I felt. Past tense, simple past. And the good news is, for most regular verbs, it's super easy. You just add ed. Walk becomes walked. Talk becomes talked. Finish becomes finished.
And for the irregular ones, go becomes went, eat becomes ate, have becomes had. Those ones you do need to remember, but honestly, they come naturally when you use them every day, which is exactly what we're encouraging you to do.
Just use them. That's the best way to learn them. Not memorize a table, just use them, make mistakes, and correct yourself over time.
So, let's zoom out for a second. What did we actually talk about today?
We talked about the fact that your daily life, your actual, real, everyday life, is the best material you have for practicing English. You don't need a fancy topic or complicated words. You just need to describe what's already happening, what time you got up, what you ate, how work went, how you're feeling right now.
And the magic is, when you practice this every day, something shifts. English stops being something you study and starts being something you live, and that's when real fluency starts to happen.
Your day is your teacher. I genuinely believe that.
Beautiful. I love that.
And now, our favorite moment, it's time for the Daily English Conversation Club Real Talk moment.
Today's real talk is this. Don't wait until your English is perfect to start using it. Your English is good enough right now to tell someone about your day. And every time you do that, it gets a little more natural, a little more fluent, a little more you.
Start today, not tomorrow.
All right, final comment challenge. Here's what we want you to do. Tell us about your day in the comments using at least 2 of the vocab phrases we shared today. Get up, grab, made it just in time, wind down, or how about yours? Use 2 of them. Tell us about your day, and we will feature the most creative one in our next episode.
Seriously, this is your chance. Make us laugh, make us feel something, surprise us. We can't wait to read them.
Okay, that is a wrap on today's episode of the Daily English Conversation Club. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. It means everything.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, and share this episode with someone who's learning English. Even if it's one person, it matters.
And next time, oh, next time is going to be so good. We're talking about something that trips up almost every English learner. Small talk. What to say when you meet someone new, how to keep a conversation going, and how to not run out of things to say. You don't want to miss it.
Trust us, that one is going to be really, really good. All right, everyone. Until next time, keep talking, keep practicing, and remember,
Your day is your teacher.
see you next time. Bye.
Bye.